Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. My name is Ginger Pierce, and I'm one of the travel agents with Marvelous Mouse Travels. We are the agency that runs this Facebook group, along with several others that are focused on different destinations. And we're really excited to be here in this group tonight. Welcome to Sundays with MMT. This is a weekly live agent panel video series that we do in one of our Facebook groups every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And tonight we are here to talk with you and with a couple of our agents about the Carnival celebration. So we're excited to learn a little bit more about this ship and to have these agents share with you their experiences on board the ship. So not only do we have a lot of information to share with you, but we would love to take any questions or comments that you have. So feel free to interact with us during the video. If you are watching with us on Facebook, we are using a platform called StreamYard to go live, and it might ask you to approve it to display your username and profile picture. Just know that you can decline that permission and you can still interact with us anonymously that way if you would prefer to do that. I'm joined tonight by two of our marvelous agents. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And please tell everybody your name, how long you've been with the agency, and the best way for people to contact you if they're interested in planning a vacation.
Hey everyone, my name is Fawn Anderson. I've been an agent with Marvelous Mouse Travels now for 8 years, and the best way to reach me is my email right there, fawn@marvelousmousetravels.com.
Hi, I'm Susanna Clevenger. I've been with the agency on and off for about 3 to 4 years, and the best way to reach me is at susannac@marvelousmousetravels.com.
And again, my name is Ginger. I have been with the agency just shy of 5 years. And the best way to reach out to me is to visit my blog, which you can find at gingermmt.com. Now, we were talking kind of before we went live, and these ladies told me that they were on the second or third ever sailing of the Carnival celebration, which that has been a couple of months ago now. So we are asking them to kind of go back into their memories a little bit, call forth their experience on the ship. But talk to us first about the stateroom options. What are we working with in terms of the types and the number of people and stuff that could be accommodated on this ship?
Okay. So all different, typical the interior ocean view, balcony. There's some amazing suites. Um, our room, the bed is kind of a little off topic, but just to walk onto a ship that it was brand new. So everything in there, that new car smell, we had the new ship smell, which was nice. But our rooms had tons of space. We were in an ocean view balcony, tons of closet space, lots of outlets, which is key. If you've cruised before, you typically get one outlet. We had plenty of plugs, USB ports. So you're good there. Everything is brand new, up to date, and ready, ready for you.
And
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, along with that, with the space, like there are USB plugs next to the beds, which for me, mind blowing because I love plugging my phone in and playing on it when I'm about to go to sleep. I was able to plug it in right there and charge it without having to walk all the way across the room to plug it back in. Love that. And that the closets had shelves. So we could hang dresses on one side and actually put like 3 or 4 shelves on the other to unpack our suitcases, store the suitcases under the bed so we didn't even see them, and keep all of our clothes not cramped in the places. Plenty of space.
That's awesome. And that's a trend that I think we're seeing across the cruise industry for some of these newer vessels is just they are thinking more about, I mean, they know that compared to an average hotel room, a cruise stateroom can be a little bit small. And so I love that you are seeing them give you that under the bed storage and give you, more creative ways to kind of store your stuff. And definitely the outlets, having multiple outlets, especially for those of us who are almost always working, even when we're on vacation. It's nice to have the ability to charge those phones and laptops and stuff like that. So what was your experience in terms of the dining? How did you find the culinary aspect of this cruise to be?
Oh, Amazing.
Awesome.
So many. We ate a lot. Carnival
As you
stayed with
should.
us. We ate a lot. So it's obviously a main dining room, typical, cruise line. You can eat in the main dining room. Um, we ate at, and I know I'll miss some, so Susanna chirp in. Rudy's Seafood. We ate at Fahrenheit
Fahrenheit 5, yeah, Fahrenheit
yeah,
555.
Steakhouse. Now I'm gonna forget it.
Shebang.
Chibang. Chibang is Asian Mexican fusion.
Ooh,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Really
sounds
good.
really
So,
good.
yeah, so
Um,
noodles, nachos, like just whatever you want. It was so good.
it was nice because you could have like a Mexican appetizer and then get an Asian entree. So mix of
Yeah,
everything.
I love that.
We ordered a
Um,
lot and just kind of shared with everybody there, but where else did
Trina, which was Italian,
yep.
if I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
um, there was so much food. So we were on a 7-night sailing, and there was so much food and restaurants we were not even able to experience all on a 7-night
Mhm.
sailing. And we tried to eat at a different place every single night, like lunch and dinner, and still wasn't able to hit everything.
No,
Um,
not even. And
chicken,
then, oh, go ahead.
Shaq's chicken.
Yep.
I did eat there a couple times.
Yeah.
Um,
Big chicken, and then Guy Fieri's burgers. Um, and then inside by the buffet, there's the Deco Deli, there's Miami Slice Pizza, there's of course ice cream, um,
the Blue
you know,
Iguana.
Blue Iguana Cantina, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
and Street Eats. Street Eats is really cool. It's like three almost little food booths up on the deck. Um, all different. One was French fries, but every day they have like a different kind of French fry. Of course, you can
Hmm.
get just plain fries, but then like one day they had carbonara fries. And then the other booth was Thai food. So one day they had pad Thai. The next day they had chicken satay. And then the next booth, I said we ate a lot. The next booth was like bao dumplings.
Mhm.
And every day they had different bao. And that was, yeah, near the Blue Iguana Cantina. No shortage of food at all.
Yeah.
One of our favorite places, we ended up a lot just to get beignets.
Mhm.
Oh,
Emerald's,
Emerald's Bistro.
Emerald's Bistro,
Yes.
fantastic. That one is an additional charge, but it's minimal. I think our beignets were what,
They
$5?
were like $5.
$5
Yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
6 big beignets,
Oh,
and
wow.
they're fantastic.
Yeah.
And almost all the food was included. Like Chebang is included with the cruise, as well as Carina, the Italian restaurant. The specialty restaurants that like weren't included was like the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse and the Emerald's Bistro. But we didn't really like, most of the food was included. And I know Fawn and I are different eaters. I'm a
Yeah.
very picky eater. Like very picky. I was ordering off the kids menu at a lot of places, but also they were able to make adult entrees for me that I loved, and I was able to experience a variety of adult entrees that fit my palate.
Yeah. Oh, and we did the Dr. Seuss breakfast. That's really fun. That's an upcharge. It's $10. Worth every penny. So fun. We had, green eggs and ham. I had waffles with like bright colored frosting. We had parfaits that looked, like the Cat in the Hat's hat. And I mean, who did we meet? Thing one, thing two.
Sam I Am,
I am.
Dr. Seuss, and I think because we were on in December, we had the Grinch. So I'm not sure if the Grinch is on all the sailings, but because it was Christmas time, I think they brought him on.
That's
But
awesome.
definitely thing one, thing two, Dr. Seuss and Sam I Am for sure.
Yep.
Mhm. That's awesome. And I mean, for $10, that's definitely worth it, right? Compared to what
Yes.
you'll pay for a character meal if you're like in a theme park or something like that. A little bit more than $10
It
typically.
was so cute. Like all the
100%.
tables are decorated. It was adorable. It was really
Yeah.
fun.
That's awesome. How fun for your kids. Well, and speaking of fun for kids, what did you find the onboard experience to be like in terms of the activities or different things they had for you to do?
Ooh, that's also like going on with the food. There's so much to do that
Yeah.
you don't get to hit everything. I'm gonna say one of my favorite things that's on this ship is Bolt, the on sea roller coaster. It's only on the Celebration and Mardi Gras, and I went a couple times, and I can say it's definitely thrilling, and your heart gets pumping being so high up there, and it's a real roller coaster. Honestly, I thought I was gonna fall out at some points, but they have you strapped in. I swear it's safe. But full, they have a zip line and ropes course up at top. You have the mini golf, pools, water slides, and that's just on like the top deck. That's not including anything inside.
Yeah.
So let's see. I played bingo a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You can see I'm wearing a bingo shirt. You found me playing bingo a lot of the time. But fun,
Lots of you nailed the ones I was thinking of, mini golf, bowl, and all that. But there was always like family friendly activities too. Family Feud. I'm trying to think of what else. Family trivia.
They had a Build-A-Bear, which I found really awesome. They set up like a Build-A-Bear in the Celebration like Centurium, if I'm saying that right, where the kids and adults too, can go build a bear. I visited the spa as well, which I can say 100% worth it. I got a massage and got to see the inside, and I can say the relaxation part. I wish I could revisit that day every day. Then they have
the kids clubs. Oh, sorry, just the kids clubs are cute. There's one area too, which is nice before you go into the actual kids club. It's kind of off to the side. All bright colors, Dr. Seuss themed, and I don't know how many copies of each Dr. Seuss book. I mean, probably 100 of each, 100 green eggs and ham, 100 one fish. I mean, just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books with comfy chairs. And it's just, if you have a kid in a kids club and you want to come visit, or they're a little nervous and don't quite want to go in yet, or you just want to hang out and you're feeling a little cramped up in your cabin, it's a nice place to hang out, read a book. The selections were endless.
Awesome.
And we got to talk to some of the workers that were with the kids clubs just to find out a little bit about them. And I'm a safety person, and I just loved how like safe it was for the kids, to be able to go in. They knew there was like 3 different doors you have to go through to even get inside, so they're not going to run out anywhere. And how many kids per workers they had, like everyone's going to have a fun time inside, which also gives you adult time away.
For sure. Now let's talk about the ports of call. What are some of the places that you'll visit when you're on this ship?
So we went to, where do we go? We went to San Juan.
We went to Amber Cove.
Love Amber Cove, kind of a typical Carnival stop. But if you've never been to Amber Cove, there's a pool there. It's kind of like Carnival's port. So there's a pool, there's a kids' play area, splash pad, all that. There's shops, restaurants, everything's kind of right there. So if you don't want to do an excursion, but still want to get out, experience a little culture, maybe do something fun right there, there's lots of nice options. And then we also went to St. Martin. So 3 awesome ports. St. Martin is probably most famous. If you've ever seen people on the beach where the jets are going like right overhead, that's St. Martin. Awesome. Like the beach is right by the end of the runway. So we went down there. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. What's the home port for the ship?
We left it in Miami.
Okay. Very cool. Which in and of itself is a lot of fun if you want to, which we always recommend definitely coming in a day before your cruise so that you're there, but you can also explore Miami a little bit as well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So in your opinion, and I'm throwing this question at you guys, sorry in advance for not prepping you with this one, but in your opinion, who is maybe the perfect traveler for the Carnival celebration? Who do you think this one will appeal to in particular?
Ooh, that's a good. I mean, really, anyone.
Everyone. I know that's what I was thinking. Was really anyone. I saw from the time we were on board, I did see a lot of couples, and literally ranging probably from 30 to 50. I think that was a lot of couples, and then you had a few families in there, but couples, and I saw a lot of multi-generational families as well
Yes.
on board. So I think big gatherings, if you're having mom, dad, kids, grandparents, brother, sister, where you're gonna have a lot. I saw a lot of those on this ship.
That's awesome.
Yep, definitely something for everyone. And you said a lot of couples. They also have singles mixers, and just, I mean, they were constantly. They have a salute to military people. They really something for everyone. I know that's kind of cliche, but there was a lot to do. It really was.
That's
I ran
awesome.
into a bachelorette party on the ship too.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
And that's a fun idea too, because like everything's included, so you're not really having to worry about finding somewhere to stay and worried about how you're going to get from place to place. Like you're staying on your transportation, which is pretty nice. It's one of the best things about cruising. Yeah. And the opportunity to experience a lot of different places all in one vacation. It's a great option, I think, for anything like that. Business trips, if you're doing like a business traveler thing, cruises are really great for that. And family reunions and stuff like that. It's always a fun way to do group travel, I think, too. Yeah,
to go along with that, because there's definitely like conference areas or like big rooms you can block off to get everybody together in one area.
Absolutely. And if you're planning something like that and you're just kind of like, oh, I don't really know, planning a group or something like that seems so overwhelming to me. Keep in mind that whether you're working with a large group or it's just you and your family, that booking through one of our agents is not going to cost you any extra money compared to just having to book on your own and figure out all of those details yourself. So, that's one of the huge advantages of working with a travel professional. A lot of people assume it costs extra to do that, but it really doesn't. So you're getting free service for no extra money. And I think that is obviously incredibly valuable. And if the past couple of years have shown us anything, it's the importance of customer service and being able to easily reach out with someone if something goes wrong or if you have questions or, whatever the case may be. So definitely, if you're interested in planning a cruise or any type of a vacation, reach out to our agents and get talking with somebody who can help you plan that. I am not seeing any comments that came through while we were live. So just know if you happen to catch this video when we're no longer live, it's not too late to ask a question. We do monitor these for comments after the fact. So whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can still drop those comments into the comment section, and we're happy to come back and address those for you. But we thank you so much for watching with us tonight. Thank you, ladies, for your time and telling us about your experience. If you would like to hear more from either agent that you heard from tonight, you can find all of our contact information back at the beginning of the video. But we thank you so much for being with us, and we hope to see you again really soon for another episode of Sundays with MMT. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.